Alright, hi everybody and hello! Happy Pride Month and Happy Gamer Month! So, for Gamer Month I figured we could just try doing some stuff simple. Kind of like, I wanted to do Gamer Month or start it in 2020, but then the pandemic hit and then everything else kind of got turned into a mess. So I figured for this year I would honor 2020 and 2021 by starting Gamer Month this year. So, for this year I kind of last minute didn't find many games in my personal library, so what I'm going to do for now is just to play games in honor of Gamer Month, and if we come across something, then we come across something, and if not, then hey, we did something fun and we did some gaming for Pride Month. And it's just us hanging out, playing games, a bunch of random people of all over, just playing games and hanging out. So for this one, I figured we would start up Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. So we're going back to Phoenix Wright, everybody. And I'm playing this on my PS4. I played the game up to a certain number of episodes, but I have not completed Trials and Tribulations as of yet. So I have some memory of how these episodes went and how some of these trials play out. Oh no, wait. Oh, okay, so I have not done Trials and Tribulations. I need to do Justice for All. Whoopsie doopsie. So, yes. The Lost Turnabout. Anonymous phantom music. Grr! How did I get into this mess? I don't know, Phoenix, what do you do this time? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Could you imagine? Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Alright, September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court Defense Lobby number 1. Could you imagine if that was just the normal life of a defense attorney? That would be fucking awful. Hey! Ugh, what a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before the trial starts anyway. Yeah, you should probably be reviewing everything. Looks like I hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. And that's our bad guy for episode numero uno. A few minutes later, District Court Defense Lobby number 1. So before I continue on, I think for the first week, I might do 2 or 3 episodes. So after the first episode of Phoenix Wright, I might just play Undertale just for fun. Also on PS4, since everything's kind of like wonky with my Steam and everything. So good news is we still have games. We can still play stuff. My computer's just being a real dingus to me right now. But onwards. Ow, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel foggy in here? Ah! Good morning! Ah! Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. I don't know who you are and I don't know who I am. What is happening? Everything's just sort of like here right now. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Alright, so I just turned off my fan. It's really hot in here. I just didn't want any background noise at this point. Alright, people are at their best First thing in the morning. Where's that fighter spirit? Or fighting spirit? Sorry, but could you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? So let's see what's going on here. What do we have? Well, we've got our attorney's badge. We got a cell phone. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body also covered in bruises. Glasses found underneath the victim's body. So this is all we got so far. So I know that I'm an attorney. That's something. Maggie Bird, that's the lady, and Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. Alright. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty. This is Phoenix Wright, so anyone who's just joining, welcome aboard. Not guilty. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Mr. Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears. Ow. I'll never forget what you've done, what you're doing for me, ever. I mean, with the way you're basically doing this with your head and just hitting yourself, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have head issues later. What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings. I always root for you to win. So, yeah, Phoenix is basically like a famous lawyer now. When I'm off duty, I come here and... what's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me feel kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go to trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Well, we're flying blind on our first episode. Guess I must have amnesia. Though I gotta say, this is actually a creative way of introducing the start of a new game. So, Phoenix has amnesia. He does not remember who he is. He has to defend this girl, and he has to prove her not guilty, all the while basically moving about in the dark. So he doesn't know anything about anything right now. Let's see what I can piece together. So like I said, we have 4 pieces of evidence: an autopsy report, cell phone, glasses, and my attorney's badge. We know Maggie is our client and the person we're defending, and this is the victim who died, Dustin Prince. Yeah, this is... I'm not an ace attorney, ironically enough. But I have played Phoenix Wright the first game, and I'm really, really, really antsy. I can't wait to play this one and the next one. Alright, let's see what I can piece together. From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. Yes. Ow. And that girl, I'd say I prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Welcome to the world of Phoenix Wright. Phoenix is... I love him, but at the same time, his life kind of sucks some days. Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Ah, the old guy is back. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Ooh, I love this music, I'm not gonna lie. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Oh, are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? No, I'm not ready. Give me 5 more minutes. Yes, I'm ready. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Oh yeah, so since she is technically police, we might have to be a little bit careful, or something like that. I'm gonna be fiddling with my ribbon all the while of this trial. Therefore, we must make this trial as fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. So about that, I don't remember making a promise, Your Honor. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since the last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. He literally only shows up just as filler, so there's another defense attorney, prosecution by the name of Miles Edgeworth. This guy is literally only here for the first episode and for filler, so who knows what happened to Edgeworth. Okay, and who are you? The prosecution calls the detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Yes, his name is Dick. Great first episode of Pride Month, right? Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Yes, yes you are. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the Predescent, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. That is a real unfortunate name for a park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed from the benches on the upper path, sir. So he got pushed off a railing? Or rather, got pushed... the landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report as distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? 'Cause you have amnesia! I see everything is in order. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented, as it should be. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Look at this photograph! Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Alright, so we got a photograph. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess... Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Oh, was there? I'm assuming the glasses? Have you lost your mind? Yes, I have. Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, you may ought to glance at the court record, which we've done numerous times already. Court record? Yeah, info about the evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. You know, by breaking the fourth wall of this game and by saying, here, use your controller. Like so. The R1 button, eh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? With PlayStation and all that? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Eh, sure you could. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better take a look at the court record. R1 button, yes, we've done that. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What's the piece of evidence found under the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed the killer's glasses as he was being shoved, say, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear. I mean, if you're trying to defend yourself and you say, oh yeah, these are my spare, but these are not my actual glasses, that's kind of hard to contradict a little bit. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. If it were me, I would have been like, oh, I accidentally sat on mine, or like I crushed it under my arm or something. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh? You have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Alright. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write out the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie said. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Maggie. Well, if he died on impact, then how would he be able to write his actual name, or the name of the victim? Why, this is... Yes, as you can see, her name is clearly written here. Excuse me. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Alright, crime. So we got two photos now. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look like a suspicious. The victim even wrote her name as clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? Yep. This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. She's like Damn it, I'm already paying you as my defense attorney and now I gotta play lawyer and basically like hold your hand through this whole trial. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong, which is very much true. I like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Oh, trust me, he is. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question the witness, you have to expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire, here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Cross-examination. Okay, so this little blue bar that we have near the witness, that's the number of times we can actually like get something wrong. Usually in normal trials it'll be like you get something wrong and it's like -2 and it explodes and now you have like less on your you have less of a safety net the longer you get things wrong. And trust me when I say in some later trials, this thing will be completely red and you have no chance at all to get one thing wrong. If you get one thing wrong, then you are basically screwed and have to start all over again. Or start from where you last saved. So let's continue. There's something even more incriminating than the victim's body, sir. Alright? What about it? About these glasses. Do you have any proof that these belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsighted and are almost the same strength as hers. Even if the glasses kind of look like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Yeah, this is Phoenix, right? Do you have more decisive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there's no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut! Alright. During his take, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Now, I don't like saying it, but it clearly said that the defendant's name was Maggie, sir. Hold the phone, Gumshoe. It's not Maggie with an I-E, it's Maggie with an E. Oh wait, it's not Maggie with an E-Y. Exactly! Phoenix? What is it? Phoenix? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection and yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Welcome to the world of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Ooh, I'm loving this new soundtrack. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe, you talking to me, pal? Please take the defendant's name for me. What are you saying to prove with this futile excuse, Mr. Wright? Exercise? I don't know. You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, can you answer the defendant's name, if you please? Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Yeah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with an E-Y, not an E-I. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Ooh, how's that? I hadn't even noticed, and she's literally working under you. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly? May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin and Prince, were in fact lovers? Well, I mean, they could have been boyfriend and girlfriend, simply enough. Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Alright, Dustin and Maggie. Alright, Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage after half a year. The day the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought him over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me asking what she should get for him. Oh, those two sounded like they were very close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Yeah, it seems kind of weird. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Wait a minute. Maggie Bird, 22. Dustin Prince, 30? I didn't even take into account how old he was. What? You saying a guy's gotten married someone the same age as himself, pal? There is a limit to an age gap. I'm just gonna say that. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart. Oh my god. So Gumshoe's 29. I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened. Oh, how sweet! PS4 trophy, sweet. The day before the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yep. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Cute fair date. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie, Officer Boyd, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she'd bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me asking what to get for him. What is it? You discussed what the defendant was going to give to her boyfriend? Well, she, trusts me, so... Boy, he look proud of himself right now. What's it this time? That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you tried to get more information out of him. Get more information? Yeah, you know, like they press people... Oh yeah, so pressing him Alright, so now I just gotta go back and find a happy year. Sounds like they're talking about marriage. Just victim's birthday. The day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah, we already went through that. What was the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that a bit too far? Hey pal, what are you trying to say? I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, yeah, you know everything, but you didn't recognize that her name was misspelled? I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of the discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. What are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. There's something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yep. She was a very considerate woman, pal. My nose is itchy today. My goodness gracious, my nose is itchy. So what was the birthday present? She got him a glove? A single glove? Why would you only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove. Huh. Press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? Oh, she ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Yes, the glove was custom made, damn it. Let's move on with this trial. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yeah, so it seemed that there is a little evidence, don't you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove is really relevant to this case? Yes, it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is key to this whole case. Yes! Fluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. Just keep lying until you get the not guilty verdict. That's literally how you play this game. Just keep making up more lies. We'll figure our way out. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. You have. As if I'm used to squeezing information from the most tight-lipped people. You have. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. So yellow. This is rather yellow, isn't it? Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had special ordered it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defense were involved with each other. Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name Maggie on the ground. Yes, sir. Alright, so this should be the last one, or the second to last one. Alright, writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, wow. I'm 30 minutes in. Alright, let's do it. Alright, first let's into the handwriting. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. You'd be surprised. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up anyway. Alright, next we check the victim's pointer finger. Alright. His pointer finger. You know, the one where you're always pointing and waving it around in people's faces. Don't tell me that bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he'd been writing in sand. And the results? Found that sand was trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more! There are also scratches on his skin caused by when he hit the ground. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them with the naked eye, but they're there. God, it's incredible! Sure is! The power of scientific investigation, which you literally just said didn't prove anything like 2 sentences ago. They're so small you had to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got really a scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this we can confirm the victim wrote this with his right hand. I'm gonna press this. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. This guy doesn't know a damn thing. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustman really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through so much trouble to get him his present? What about it? The present, what about it? Objection!
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is the only of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Oh, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture. It's just... Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed, not right-handed. Ah! I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning provides. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. But that means that Maggie's... No. It's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence that the prosecution has provided has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor. Well, thank you, sir. You see, you get complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet! I have made a comeback in the next 10 seconds. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Oh yeah, we can't have... Alright, so we have Maggie, who's technically the client we're defending. The person who was murdered, Gumshoe, was a police officer, and we have to have a witness. And this witness... The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness. I have a feeling this is too easy. I need more info. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. And this is where we technically stop for trials and tribulations, everybody. Save my progress. Yes, please. Alright, so yes, I've already played through some of Phoenix Wright. I'm on episode 4 for Justice for All. So I'm going to save in save lot 6. And that will be it. So, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. And happy Pride Month yet again. If you're watching this in the future and you're just going back and just finding this and just watching the playthrough, I'm just doing something called Gamer Month that I want to do on my channel and just play a bunch of video games, either geared towards the LGBT or just in general play games for Pride Month. So if you like this, leave a like. Click the kitty in the center to subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the videos I've already done on my channel. Share with a friend. I'm Static Stardust, and I will see you all in the next episode on this channel. Bye-bye.